You're with the number 9 rated featherweight in the world according to Ring Magazine. Now you'll be fighting on July 30th at the Fantasy Springs Casino. Talk to us about the event and the fight, because we don't have an opponent yet.
Yeah. Well, this fight is a stack. I'm sorry about that. This fight is a stack card. July 30th, we're going to have Antonio Orozco as the main event. He's going in with a tough competitor as well. And we got Nick Arce as well fighting on the card. And we got me fighting. I'm not sure the opponent, but I'm pretty sure we have 2 names thrown at us. And me and my father, we've been studying those opponents. We know that one likes to move around and box, and we know the other ones that he's very aggressive. He likes to throw a lot of body shots and dick to the body. So me and my father, we've been practicing everything. In training camp, we've been practicing my defense, moving around, creating angles. But most of all, we've been practicing on sitting down my shots a little more and delivering my shots. Me and my father, we've watched tape of my previous fight, March 26th, against Jason Velez. And I felt like I did very good, but I felt like I could have hurt Jason Velez with more powerful shots if I threw it with more authority. So me and my father, we've been practicing on training my shots a little more and landing more effective shots instead of just landing those clean shots and quick shots. So I'm ready to go out there July 30th and showcase to everybody that I'm very powerful as well. I'm not just speed, and I have a great defense, so I'm ready to showcase to everybody that I have it all.
How ready are you for a world title? If Oscar De La Hoya walked into this room at this very moment and said, Joseph, we have a title shot for you, would you take it?
If Oscar De La Hoya came into the room and asked me to fight for a title shot this Saturday, I would take it. I feel like I'm 100% ready. I've been ready ever since I was a professional fighter. I mean, I've been dreaming about getting a world title around my waist, and I've been improving every single fight. I'm gaining all these experience with these tough veterans inside the ring and these tough opponents that are taking me the distance and giving me these great rounds and these great experience. So I feel like I've been gaining all this great experience as a professional fighter, and I'm willing and I'm ready to fight for a world title. And hopefully I get to fight for a world title by the end of this year, if not for sure early next year.
How deep is the featherweight division? Because you got fighters such as Gary Russell Jr., Lee Selby, Abner Mares unfortunately suffered an eye injury. We'll talk about that in a bit. Jesus Suliar, Oscar Valdez. How deep is the featherweight division?
Oh, this featherweight division is stacked. I mean, I truly believe that by next year, it's probably going to be one of the hottest divisions in boxing. You got Carl Frampton, you got Leo Santa Cruz, you got Gary Russell, you got maybe Lomachenko coming back down the way. You got a whole bunch. You got Oscar Valdez coming up, fighting for a world title soon. You got Lee Selby. You got everybody. I mean, it's a stacked card. So I truly believe that it's going to be a hot division, and great fights are going to be coming out of the 126-pound division by far next year. So I'm willing to fight all these tough opponents. I mean, I know that it's a tough and stacked card, but I'm not afraid. I'm not going to move down to 122. Or I'm not going to move up to 130 because I want to showcase to everybody that I'm willing to fight these tough fighters, and I can pull out the victory with these tough fighters, and I'm ready to showcase that I can beat these guys.
And I was going to talk about Leo Santa Cruz versus Carl Frampton. One of the reasons why I left that out because it's my next question. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that fight? Because it's taking place on the very same day of your fight on July 30th at the Barclays Center in New York City.
You know what? I'm very excited for that fight. It's unfortunate that we're fighting on the same day, but I'm going to be DVRing it, man, because I know it's going to be a really great fight. I know that Leo Santa Cruz and Carl Frampton are great fighters, but I have a feeling that Leo Santa Cruz is going to come out victorious. He's very long and very rangy. The first time I ever sparred him, I wasn't used to how long someone was, and whenever I would land those combinations, I would try to pull out and he would hit me with those combinations. It took me a couple times to finally adapt to his style, and I feel like Carl Frampton, he's never seen a guy that long and that aggressive, and the guy that's going to be coming forward with him and putting a lot of pressure on him with that kind of length. And I just feel like he's going to be landing the effective shots and maybe even hurt Carl Frampton. And I know for a fact Leo Santa Cruz is going to come out victorious that fight.
What were your thoughts on the Ramirez-Abraham Lopez fight? Who did you think won that fight? Because a lot of people had Julian Ramirez. However, Abraham Lopez took the decision.
Yeah, you know what? It was a very tough fight to score. I mean, I had every single round kind of close. It was hard for me to score because nobody in that fight took that extra step to win those rounds decisively. I mean, nobody was like very aggressive, or nobody was landing those hard, powerful shots to actually win those rounds decisively and for everybody to be like, okay, that guy won that round for sure. It was very tough to score, and I thought it was a really great fight for a co-main event on that card. But I mean, hats off to Julian Ramirez and Abraham Lopez. They're both tremendous fighters. I know that Julian Ramirez is going to come back and come back stronger and be a world champion very soon. And congrats to Abraham Lopez on pulling out the victory. He's a really great fighter as well. Like I said in my previous interviews, I wanted to fight the winner on that fight. So hopefully by the end of this year or maybe next year or something, we can get that fight happening.
One of my final questions, Abner Mares, the eye injury, how detrimental do you feel that will be to his career? Your thoughts on that?
You know, it's very devastating to see something like that happen to Abner Mares. I mean, he was one of my role models growing up, because just seeing that he was fighting at such a light weight just like me, and all the accomplishments that he accomplished and the success that he's succeeded, it was very motivating for me to see him getting that fight canceled because of his eye. It was very devastating for me and very hard for me to take, because he's a very great fighter. He's still young, and he's still willing to prove to everybody that he still has it in him to be a world title contender and maybe even be a world champion soon. So hopefully, I mean, they get the eye fixed, or maybe the commission could, bypass that eye. But I mean, it's for the best in the safety. If something's really that bad, then I suggest that he should probably just take some time off and maybe hope for an eye surgery and maybe get that fixed.
Any final words to your fans out there?
For all my fans out there, I want to thank you guys for all your support. Once again, I'm fighting July 30th at the Fantasy Springs Casino. I'm ready to showcase to everybody that I am the next big thing in boxing. Fighting on HBO Latino HBO is one of the best networks, so I know that it's a very big stage for me, and I need to go out there and put on a great performance. So I'm gonna go out there. I've trained very hard for 9 weeks. I'm very strong right now. I have a lot of speed, a lot of combinations, and I'm ready to go out there and showcase to everybody that Joseph Diaz could be the next big thing in boxing. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you guys at the Fantasy Springs. If not, tune in, HBO Latino. Thanks.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, my man.
Appreciate it, man.